of his run game.
Ajayi takes it again on 1st and 10. Strung out and dropped for a loss. Deron Smith leads the way. Mom's happy we got Deron right.
That's
we
right.
talked to him yesterday. He says, you know, I don't really care, but my mom, Deron, that's an extra game.
If you're going to be on national TV, you might as well get it right. You'll find in the country. And then DeMarcus Lawrence for Boise State. He's the guy that's going to have to pressure Carr tonight.
Quezada slips a tackle. How important is it for Fresno State to get that run game going?
I think it'll be key. I mean, I don't think they'll worry about it.
9 for 12 touchdowns in the red zone for Fresno State. Screen. Slipping away from the defense and into the end zone. A Boise State touchdown. Josh Quezada. Fresno State head coach Tim DeRuyter says, we would love to get off to a fast start for a lot of reasons. But Fresno State has been behind Boise State, not just losing games, but behind almost the entire stretch of this 7-game losing streak. Tim DeRuyter said, we want to get off to a hot start. Here it is. With last week's Mountain West opening win over Air Force, now 86-9. Williams Rhodes makes the catch, but he is met as soon as he grabs it by Charles Washington.
Fresno State saw the same game we did last week, where, you know, Southwick was highly efficient, but he threw a lot of underneath passes.
Inside, a hand again to Ajayi, and again the Bulldogs are ready, led by Carl Mickelson.
Carl Mickelson, number 43, with the hair coming flowing out of the helmet. We saw him on film. Not only did he jump out because of the hair, but because he can fly around the field. He makes a lot of plays for Fresno State defensively.
Nick Toth and the staff rave about the spirit of Carl Mickelson on and off the field. Play fake. Everyone covered downfield. There is a flag down as Southwick goes scrambling to the 50. Flag in the backfield.
Personal foul. Hands in the face on the defense, number 92. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Tyler Davison, the nose guard.
Tyler Davison. Watch him right in the middle of your screen. Right there it is, right up underneath the helmet. Marcus Henry, number 72. Pretty easy call for the officials to see there.
That's Boise State's biggest offensive play, a 15-yard penalty. Now off play action, the shot to the tight end, Connor Peters, inside the 15.
We talked about Chip Kelly and how him and Coach Peterson used to work together. That looked like a play that the Eagles have been running lately. Working that tight end down the middle field. How about this formation?
After the 25-yard gain, back to Ajayi. Still nothing doing in the run game.
Another formation that we saw the Eagles run. They had some success in that first game of the NFL season on Monday Night Football. And hey, it's a copycat league. You see guys doing stuff around the league. It looks like fun. Looks like it could work. They'll put it out in the game plan.
Maybe we should see some Andy Reid plays.
Yeah.
Southwick scrambling again. Dances out, took a hit, there's the flag.
That was pretty easy call for the officials right there. Southwick was headed out of bounds. Number 27 for Fresno State, Donovan Lewis. You saw him come up.
The defense from the 27. Not the distance of the ball. Listen.
And it was a pretty easy call. I know the crowd is booing. But at the end of that run, Southwick clearly going out of bounds. And Donovan Lewis might not look that bad, but that little love tap right there is going to get you a penalty every time.
First and goal, Boise State. Ajayi in the pistol behind Southwick. action. Not much for Southwick. It'll be second and goal.
Wasn't real crazy about that play call, running the option down the line with Southwick. It is an area of his game that he's improved on, but I feel like he's a better runner when he drops back to pass and things open up in the middle of the field, not running the option.
Here he is again, stretching, marked down just shy. Third and goal for the Broncos.
Obviously, Chris Peterson feels differently about Southwick's running ability, going back-to-back runs with him. It was a good spot by the officials. It did look like he came up short.
Tight end Peters has to come out because his helmet came off. Substitution prior to third and goal. In front of the sellout crowd at Bulldog Stadium. Second call timeout by Boise State on offense in the first quarter. Joe Southwick and the Broncos have third and goal coming when we come back to Fresno. The 11th play of the Boise State drive is third down and goal from the Fresno State 1.
I like Southwick a lot, but I think you got to give it to your workhorse, Ajayi, in the backfield.
Ajayi gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Good physical run up inside, just running the dive. Southwick gives it up the middle. And Ajayi, after 4 touchdowns last week, off to a solid start tonight.
Opener. Pump, deep shot, wide open, Watson. Stiff arm, and Watson finally forced out. Touchdown is the call. Touchdown is the call. Watson into the end zone.
Beautiful play call at the end of the run there. You see Greg Watson, excuse me, knee down right there. It's going to be really tight. Looks like his knee might have been down about the half-yard line, and the ball had not crossed the plane yet. What a beautiful play call, though, by Dave Schramm, the offensive coordinator for Fresno State.
So our replay officials, Jim Blackwood and D. Anderson, will take a look.
What a great individual effort by Greg Watson. Not only at the end there trying to stretch for the end zone, but the stiff arm that you saw, Carter, at about the 30. This looks really tough. The knee goes down at about the 1 1/4 yard line. The question is, where is the ball at that point? This is probably the best angle. You see the knee down.
To review, the runner's knee hit the ground and the ball was at the half-yard line before he broke the plane of the goal line. Therefore, the ball will be at the half-yard line, first and goal.
That's the negative aspect of running an offense where you're predominantly from the shotgun throwing it around.
Colin McGuire, field goal is good from 20. So the touchdown that is overturned costs Fresno State points, but the Bulldogs take the lead.
Receiver on the outside.
Southwick, wide open, Boldevine down the sideline. Geraldo, Boldevine, wrestled down at the 15.
Well, we just saw Fresno State run a little fake bubble screen. Watch the action up at the top. A little fake bubble screen, and the guy who you think is going to block fakes to block and then just goes vertical. So both teams, I mean, it's a sucker play. You're saying, hey, you show the bubble screen a lot in your offense.
Failed 2 for 3, had a block in the Washington game. 31-yard attempt is good. And Boise State ties it at 10. Minute 18 to go in the first quarter. And more on the line with these two. 3rd and 10 for Boise State. Southwick pressured and sacked. Jonathan Norton, the senior who earned a scholarship this summer, played his way into a nickel role on the Fresno State defense, gets the sack.
Jonathan Norton, you see him from the very tail end of your screen, came from pretty far in a nickel position, and Southwick has got to recognize that and get rid of the football.
Instead of perhaps back up inside the 20 or even inside the 10. Call completes. Isaiah Burse to the 21-yard line.
What a quick release from Derek Carr.
41-yard pickup, and now Carr hurries him to the line. Carr to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Josh Harper holds it in. Two plays, 62 yards, and the Bulldogs take advantage of the field position in a hurry.
There's his offensive coordinator, Dave Schramm, having a conversation. And here is the catch from Josh Harper, who just basically goes up, takes it away. I mean, that is well defended by Page, number 3. You saw the Boise State defender. He's right there. He's got a hand in there. What a great job by Josh Harper, just physically going and getting the football.
Colin McGuire's PAT gives Fresno State a touchdown lead. Boise State goes for it on 4th down, giving the football to Fresno State at their own 38. And Derek Carr and the Bulldogs celebrate in a hurry. Colin McGuire's kickoff taken by Dallas Burrows inside the 10. Burrows has room. Dallas Burrows shakes his way all the way inside the Bulldog 40.
We saw the quick strike playmaking of Fresno State offensively. About the first play, that's Isaiah Burse lined up behind Devontae Evans. They do that stack formation so he can get a free release, and he runs totally free down the middle of the field. Then you got right here, you got Josh Harper on the outside versus press. What you want to do to him is run him deep. And this is an outstanding throw by Derek Carr and an even better effort on the outside of Josh Harper. I'm sure they have a couple play action passes in there too off that action.
Play fake. Touchdown. Just as you called it, Danny. Troy Ware makes the touchdown grab. Grant Hendrick into the end zone for an 18-yard touchdown.
Or just put it where he can catch it.
Play fake. Intercepted at the 25. Southwick picked off by Deron Smith. Interceptions this season by Fresno State, both from Deron Smith.
And really, for Joe Southwick, just a bad decision and a bad throw. Really, nothing was there on the bootleg. He came out, and you see number 13 right in his passing lane and just throws it right to him. I don't know if it was because his shoulder might be a little bit weaker, because he's been dinged. Sometimes you feel like you can get it over that defender, but Deron Smith, the great interception.
Quick hitter, Isaiah Burse to the 47.
But that's kind of the new wrinkle that teams are doing off the zone read action in the backfield, the play action. You see those quick hitting, almost pop passes either to a tight end or a receiver in the slot.
Broncos show all-out blitz. Back off, complete, burst behind the defense. Takes it inside the 20. DeRuyter's Bulldogs convert on 4th down.
Great job by Derek Carr. Just taking the receiver that didn't have a defender on him. What a quick release, too. The first clap and got caught.
One hand clap, one pump. Complete to Adams inside the 5. 1st and goal, Fresno State.
What an adjustment on that route. Carr didn't have the first window, was patient enough to realize, saw the field that the second window would come open, and here they come right back at you again.
Adams limping, but he's out there for 1st and goal. TD grabbing 10 straight games. Carr goes to Harper. Touchdown, Fresno State. Second touchdown grab of the night for Josh Harper. Southwick pressured and sacked at the 15. Chris Peterson is forced to use his final timeout with 11 seconds. Ettering sacks Southwick.
But the pressure coming from the top of the screen. Watch him jump right over the back. Coming up, he just hurdles him and then continues to pursue after Southwick. Southwick doesn't even realize, thinks he's protected from the backside and runs right into the pressure.
Edro Ettering with a terrific defensive play to get the sack.
Seconds to call the timeout, so you end the half.
Dan Goodale's 32-yarder is easily good. And the junior from Boise, Goodale, boots it through. Broncos unable to get in the end zone, but 3 on the board.
Going even faster. I think that was definitely probably a coaching emphasis at halftime was, hey, let's keep that tempo going at full bore.
Burst grabs it at the 40. Block on the outside. Burst inside the Bronco 35 before Lucart finally forces him out. 20 yards for Isaiah Burst. 4th and 9.
He could pooch it too.
Throwing, complete, converting. The tight end, Marcel Jensen. And a grin from Tim DeRuyter as Carr and the Bulldogs convert.
And this is just where Derek Carr gives you an advantage. You see number 89, Marcel Jensen on the inside, just running a quick post. Carr released it quick. Coach DeRuyter loves what he sees right there. And I get the numbers up top.
On 3rd and goal, to the air, touchdown, Davante Adams. The Carr family celebrates, including little Dallas. 11th straight game with a touchdown catch for the sophomore from Palo Alto, California. Lewis on the bench. This is 4th down. Fake, complete. Boise State pulls a fake inside their own 10, and Lucart takes it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Chris Peterson, he told Allison Williams down on the sideline at halftime, we came here to win this game. Watch that back, number 28 just slips right through Fresno State's line. What a huge fake for Boise State. I mean, just like it looked like Fresno State was going to get the ball back with an opportunity to...
Southwick pressure. Davison drags him down. 4th down again for Boise State. Time that Southwick has been sacked tonight.
Big Tyler Davison right in the middle. Keeps an eye on Southwick, and that's pretty good pursuit out of the pocket.
True freshman this year. Southwick throws the screen high. Kirby Moore holds it in, but L.J. Jones was waiting.
L.J. Jones deserves a game ball defensively for Fresno State. He's done an outstanding job in pass coverage and coming up and making big plays in the open field. When you're playing a team that throws a lot of those bubble passes, those short underneath passes, that's a critical component to stopping it.
Ajayi has it. Fumble picked up by L.J. Jones. Jones may get the game ball now that you advocated, Danny, because he has the football. A takeaway from Boise State as the Broncos were rolling inside the Bulldog 20.
Jay Ajayi, who coughed one up last week against Air Force, this one on a you gotta secure that football, just came loose as he was falling to the ground. Fresno defender might have got a big mid on it. Just the ball squirts out from Ajayi. Carl Mickelson, number 43, the defender for Fresno State, might have.
Well, David watching. Here's Derek on 3rd and 10. Pressure. Derek steps up and delivers. Isaiah Burse.
David Carr's got to like his little bro on that one. Derek Carr had a little bit of pressure, did a nice job stepping in the pocket right there, setting his feet, and delivering a strike, a perfect strike to Isaiah Burse. And that was another area where Carr said, hey.
Down by 12. Fumble by Ajayi. And now the Bulldogs moving it. Davante Adams inside the Boise State 40.
And Fresno State's just winning the matchups on the outside. These are tough wide receivers. Davante Adams is the man that time. And Derek Carr pulling the trigger, extremely accurate tonight.
.329 through the air for Derek Carr. Give him some more. Davante Adams.
You know, I've heard a lot about Derek Carr. You know, the fact that his older brother was a #1 overall pick. Heard good things about him. The scouts were here the other day watching a ton of film of Carr. 12 to 13 scouts. Look at Adam.
Carr pressured again. Finds Adams. Adams shifting inside the 15, but a nice juke move before Correa brought him down.
We asked Derek Carr about Davante Adams. This guy described him as a freak, just a great athlete, a guy who could, you know, leap out of the gym. If you're playing basketball, who could make a lot of moves.
28-yard attempt for the freshman from Austin, Texas. Let's go. Jay Ajayi's fumble in the red zone gave Fresno State the football. Bulldogs put up 3 more. And Boise State coming into Bulldog Stadium as Fresno State tries to snap a 7-game losing streak to the Broncos. Mountain West Conference and BCS at-large implications on a September Friday night. Dallas Burrows has a lane. Burrows drilled at the Bulldog 35.
It's a second big return for Burrows. Setting up Boise State in great field position to try to cut in this lead. But out of the shot he took at the end of that run.
Daryl Cash delivers the hit. 58 yards on the return.
Finds a big crease to the outside right there. Then at the end of this run, watch when he cuts it back in the middle. Damn.
Mr. Cash, big one. So now here's Boise State again at the Fresno State 35. Baltazar. Touchdown, Boise State. The Broncos answer with a kickoff return and a 1-play touchdown drive. Baltazar from 35.
That was the intended pass, but the slot receiver.
1st and goal. Baltazar into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Broncos trailing by 2. 8:28 to go. Baltazar's first career touchdowns in the second half with Jay Ajayi on the sideline, and Boise State will go for 2 to tie it with 8:28 to go.
It's a situation they requested the ball on the left hash. They can ask where they want to spot it. Very clearly, you practiced something all week, a 2-point play that you repped.
Toss, Baltazar. Spinning, stretching. He did not get in. Fresno State hangs on to the 2-point lead. To say the 2-point conversion was good, therefore Fresno State hangs on to a 2-point lead. Goodell's kickoff, bounces, live ball. Fresno State thinks they have it at the 36.
And the officials were so far from that scrum.
All-out fight for the football. Bronco football.
For Boise State, really getting those physical yards up the middle, which is exactly where Ajayi struggled.
Southwick pushing. Just short. Touchdown, the call. The headlinesman comes in and says touchdown, and Boise State takes the lead. For 2 again. Twice denied tonight on 2-point conversion attempts. Reverse. Miller looking to throw.
Throw it somewhere.
Back to the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Derek Carr throwing complete. Burst again. Carr goes over 400 passing yards.
Defense has struggled against Boise offensively.
So on 1st and goal, Kazan to the end zone, touchdown. Bulldogs back on top. A PAT from being back on top. McGuire now puts the Bulldogs back on top. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. What is Boise State's response? Southwick fires, incomplete, knocked away from Kirby Moore. Bulldog football. Only one timeout left for Boise State, so the Bulldogs can kneel and snap the 7-game losing streak to Boise State.
They finally got their knockout blow. Coming up big, 4th down, an opportunity to step up. Got the pressure. They went after Southwick, put pressure on his face, which caused the throw a little bit behind him. Jonathan Norton, number 37, with a big pass breakup. And Coach Tim DeRuyter loves what he sees. The streak, the 7-year streak, is over.
The losing streak comes to an end at Bulldog Stadium tonight. Now the question for Fresno State, how far can the Bulldogs carry it? Potentially all the way to the BCS. In the final year that we could see an at-large BCS buster.
They were in the top 25 in the USA Today poll, checking into 25 this week. I think they'll get in the AP poll as well next week. And this team has a lot of weapons, a fifth-year senior at quarterback who knows how to work the offense. This is a team a lot of quality teams wouldn't want to face.